Plus Ones. It's really good. Promise.
Kia ora, welcome back to Plus Ones. We're at episode 6 and we've got a plus one with us today. And his name is the one, the only, Nate Nauer.
Round of applause.
Yay! Oh, press that button, Troy. Press that button.
I thought he was the best producer in New Zealand.
Yeah, he is. He's actually done it twice. Well, he got that award twice. We brought Nate on board because was kind of, I would say, he was at the start of both of our careers, myself and Randy.
You know what? He's everyone's favourite podcast guest at the moment. He's on everyone's podcast at the moment.
Yeah, haven't you been on lately?
4.
Yeah. If you don't know who Nate is, basically he's my FM alumni. But I'm assuming
alumni.
He had a little hiatus for a little bit. But
you know, some rugby players go to Japan and make some money.
Yeah. What did you do?
Made some money.
Still got to go to Japan the way you said.
Yeah.
Okay, so on Plus Ones today, basically the way we do it, Nate, we don't like to do it too like interviewy.
Sure.
You know, we're not really like trying to interview you. We already know you. So it's just more like you're just coming along for the ride. You're coming along for the chat as well.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's good to have you here, though.
Yeah.
No, I appreciate it. Honestly, I'm honoured.
Why?
It's because it's you two, and you know, you two are at the top of your game, and you're inviting an old bugger like me to come and sit down. So I appreciate it. You know.
An old bugger.
Yeah, an old bugger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Why have you got a blanket on?
I'm self-conscious,
Why?
and also my shorts are too short when I sit down. And yeah,
Just know that was a choice you made, though. When you left the house this morning, you put those shorts on, and you were like,
I thought we were gonna sit behind a desk.
Oh, yeah, in the studio where you only see like the chest up.
Yeah, and I was like,
It's also up.
yeah.
that's how you know you're special, though, man. It took about 20 minutes, or even more than that, to set everything up for you.
It was definitely not 20 minutes. Troy, can you just yell out how long it took?
An hour.
Like an hour.
An
It took like an
hour.
hour. It's the first time we've done.
Why it sounds different.
Okay, it's sounding a little bit different today because rather than be in the studio, which felt, you know what, for lack of a better word, a little clinical, Whānau, a little clinical. So we're actually sitting on a couch. We're just vibing. I feel like this is a way better place to have a conversation.
I'm so relaxed.
And also, we were in the same studio as you and Nixon, and I kind of just want to do something different. And like even Randy's on like a little movie chair.
That I still need to take home. These are mine.
Are they?
I
Yeah.
think you brought it here for the whānau.
Hell no. I couldn't fit it at my parents' house because we've already got too much stuff at my parents' house.
Yeah.
I didn't want to add to that. And now that I'm in a new house, I've just been too lazy to take it home. I want to put this in my room.
In your room,
Yeah.
there's a wobbly chair.
Wait.
Yeah.
Who's gonna sit there and watch?
Yeah.
You know what's funny? It's like they're movie seats, right?
So
And
you're going to sit it in front of a TV.
I don't even have a TV for my room yet. So my room is still a work in progress.
Nice.
You should see. Have you seen his room? It's just a wardrobe.
Only through your get ready with me's.
Oh, hey, I appreciate you.
I
Thank you.
always comment, I always like.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
actually, you know how like you sometimes people ask their friends to like, oh, hey, can you comment just to
Yeah.
show us some love?
Yeah.
Nate doesn't even need that. He just does it every single time. I
Excuse me,
appreciate
what do
you,
I
man.
do? What do I do?
No, you do it too, but I'm just saying.
Exactly.
Tegan.
Did I get the flowers though?
When you post stuff, I have to second guess myself because of my gender and age. If I try and do something encouraging, it's like, oh, look at that perv.
Wait,
Look at that.
what was the last one? What was the last one I did? No, you should always go, yeah, girl, get it. That's what you need to comment.
Even that. So you're saying it in that voice. When people see me write it, they say it in this voice. Get it, girl.
Get it, girl.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
hey. That was a bit
Yeah,
aggressive.
yeah.
Hey, come on, man.
Yeah. Any goss from this week though, Randy?
Nah, I'm chilling this week. I changed my haircut.
Oh, how?
back of my
Wait.
head.
Oh, you got a little V in the back
Yeah,
now,
the back
eh?
of my head.
Hey.
It's a bit. Sorry, it's more of a visual thing for I know, but the back of my head's changed.
Can I explain that? Why that is?
Why?
I feel like you and I had the same issue. So the barber said to me, you got a blockhead.
Oh,
You know, so you want to grow the length of the back so it doesn't look like you just got a square head.
like a Lego.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to do? Trying to get some growth in the back?
Yeah, and also like
And the V kind of elongates.
just
you.
because I had a razor fade for so long,
Yeah.
but the thing is the back of my head kind of like folds, so it's like
We
there's
put
like a little
credit
bit
card
of,
through it.
yeah. So like if I lean back, my head back, there's that little bit of fat, and I kind of was off.
You just didn't get enough tummy time as a baby.
Tummy time. Is that what it's
That's
from?
what it is. You didn't get turned over, so like mum or dad might have been busy and left you on your back too long.
Because I do wonder, like, how would fat start there? You know, how does it go there?
I don't know.
Yeah. And how do you lose it from there? Is my next question.
Surgery,
Is that the only way?
Surgery? What, like lipo?
I'm assuming.
Oh wow.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
you can't just work it out.
Why not?
How would you?
You know that video of the guy at the gym and he's got the thing around his head and
Yeah.
You can do that movement, us. I swear, you know.
From a mate. Heard from a mate. What about you, Teeks?
What have I done this week? Honestly, I've been a bit of a boring bitch. But I think I don't know if I've spoke briefly on here about how I've been on this little hiding trying to buy a whare, property ladder thing.
I've seen that.
I've been trying, but it's just honestly a mere. Every single week, I think it's going to be chill and we're all smooth sailing, and then something happens.
What's scary for a person like me is I know that you are on your game. You cross your T's, you dot your I's. Financially, you're sound, you save, you got a great job, you got no dependents, and you're finding it hard.
It's just stressful. It's because I think you enter the process and you think you know a little, but you know nothing at all. And so I even had a conversation with my friend yesterday, and she was like, "Oh, where you at with the house?" And I start rambling all this stuff, and she goes, "Whoa, you know so much now. Like there's so much language that I use now that I didn't know before."
Have you ever been on the property ladder? Were you ever looking to buy a?
I mean, if you read the newspapers, there was a house that was taken away. What I would say. Yeah, that was your cute little laugh. But it's just I have never been able to go on the property ladder. Like from a young age, my credit got screwed because my auntie got a Hoover vacuum under my name and never paid it off. So I've been in this
like a hire purchase,
purchase. And then my brother, before he went to jail, he got a car out under my name, and I just fixed my name. He got the car, couldn't afford the payments. Sold the car to some poor bastard and said, "Hey, you want this car for real cheap?" They're like, "Hey, how much?" You're like, "Yeah, of course, I'll buy it." Gapped it to another country. That person bought the car off him. I had it repoed the next week. So I've been in this constant state of just trying to get my name clear.
Holy.
Question, why do they keep using your name though?
Because I'm the only one that pays it off.
Oh.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. And that poor fella, so he just lost all that money he paid your brother.
And then he started hitting me up about it. I'm like, "Brother, I can't
Not
help you,
right
man.
now."
Help you.
I'm going through stuff at the moment, man."
How does someone get a car under your name though?
He looks like me.
Oh.
Knows all my details.
Oh.
He's just like the blacker version of me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Just more time in the sun.
Yeah.
I actually
Something
didn't
like
even know
that.
you had a brother.
I got 3.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are you
Where are you in the mix?
I'm in the middle.
Middle
I got
child syndrome, eh?
I got a baby brother. I got one just up from me, and there's the oldest. Yeah.
Okay, I see.
Just boys, eh?
Just boys, no sisters. Yeah.
no sisters.
Yeah.
How do you think that affected your life?
You know what? I feel like I'd have a lot more empathy if I had a sister.
Yeah.
We were rough, man. So how would I say? I don't understand. I'm good with talking to people.
Yeah.
And having a bit of tact when you engage people.
Yeah.
But I feel like you have to put it on. It's not natural.
Right.
Because if I'm by myself, it's just I don't really talk much.
No.
I'm not a talker. I'm very quiet.
Which is weird because you built a whole career on talking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now we're talking shit though. You know what I mean?
That's survival.
Right.
Yeah. So that's all it is. You figure out what will keep you alive, and you do that.
I see. You don't have any siblings at all.
Nah, I'm
maybe.
only child, yo.
But
I
then
wish
don't,
I did.
I don't have any brothers. I've only got a sister. So
Yeah.
I wonder what I'm lacking because or have lacked, I should say. I think everyone can grow into grow to learn things, but I wonder what I lacked growing up, not having a brother.
That's buzzy.
Maybe I was
I
always
feel like
I like gratefulness. Eh? I was spoiled as shit.
Hey.
I was the type of dude. I was the type of guy that would cry in the mall if my mom didn't buy me shoes.
would you have a little tanty?
Yo, I've done it many times. Eh? I used to
How
tell
did
my
you-
mom.
I feel like you're not spoiled now.
Oh, 100%. As soon as
Yeah.
I started making my own money, it was a
Yeah.
different story. But when I wasn't making money, god damn, it was like
Mummy.
I would go to the mall and tell my mom I needed these Air Maxes for PE, and if I didn't get it, I was crying on Foot Locker.
That's crazy.
Yo, and because I also worked in retail too, so I used to see a lot of those kids come to the mall, and I was like, damn, I understand why people would want to give you guys hidings. You know what I mean? Because I was literally that kid. I was dramatic crying, those on the floor wouldn't leave the store.
Wow. Oh my God.
Yo, I remember I did it for a burgundy pair of Vans. I remember Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah, 8 or 7.
Oh
I was
my
an
gosh.
intermediate. I was an intermediate.
How do you know about Vans at 8 years old?
That's when I started
Wanting things.
wanting shoes. Yeah.
I feel like my parents were very much, you'll get what you were given. And that was that. And I would ask and they would say no. And I don't even think I would ask again. I would just go to my room and have a cry about it.
See, the thing
I
about
couldn't even cry in front of them because it'd be like, oh, don't cry. Being a sook.
Bro, my parents would always give in because I wouldn't say my parents because my dad would just walk away and just pretend like he didn't know me. It was my mum. because my mom would, because
She would
obviously,
fold.
yeah, she would fold because she was like, well, I have to get him home.
Yeah.
Like, we can't just leave this kid at the mall. And so I would throw a tanty, leave me in Amazon. The staff are like doing everything that they can do to help. And then my mom's like, oh, just get a size.
That's children.
And then,
And then all of a sudden he goes, thanks, Mum.
and then I would walk away, like all smiles and shit.
Yeah.
That's all good.
And then go to McDonald's and get a feed and like
Wait.
act like I just didn't cry for 20 minutes
You're
straight.
so manipulative.
Bro, what a toxic little
Oh. Hey, do you know what? I want to read? What is it? The 48 Rules of Power?
the 48 Laws of Power.
Laws of Power. That one. I just saw it on Mighty Ape today. I was like, oh, so it was only $35. I
You
might
know
buy
what?
it.
And I'm not trying to I'm not taking a dig at you.
Yeah.
I know you will read it and go, oh, that's all old stuff.
What? Why? Do you think I already know how to do it?
I feel like it's common sense for someone as well versed as you.
Why? What do you mean by well versed?
You know how to negotiate a really, really tough industry.
I'm learning. I never used to be able to. I feel like I'm getting there. So I've had like I said, I've said to you before, I've just had my heart broken too many times.
The hardest part is not getting to the top; it's staying at the top. You've been pretty consistent the last 5 years.
Yeah, trying. We'll see.
See that right there? That's a law in itself.
Is it what?
What you just did there?
When I said I'm
Like,
trying.
oh no, trying.
Hey, I already know the laws of power.
Yeah.
That is that isn't that book banned in prisons?
I don't know why.
Oh,
Yeah.
Like there's
Afraid that you guys are gonna get too
literacy
smart.
is a big issue in jail. There's a lot of guys in there that don't know how to read,
And
don't know how to write.
right.
So when they ban books, it's like, what do you think they're going to do? You know, you don't even have.
But they have TV time.
Well, it's TV time's easy. Like,
Right.
You know,
It's kind of like
there's not enough. There's not enough staff. There's too many guys in there.
This might be. I don't mean this this comparison in like with any offense, but it's like, you know how you give a kid an iPad and then they just mind their own business for a bit.
No, because guys will have TV in there and still figure out other stuff to do on there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough.
Yeah.
I did think though, Nate, having you here because you were both you were at the start of both Randy and I's careers. Not to be super insular, but I thought we could do a little a game. Tell us what you first thought of both of us, and we'll say what we first
I
thought
know
of you.
exactly what I first thought about you two.
Oh man.
which I'll say after. But
I'm just, and this might sound a little bit insular, but I'm just very interested because I feel like we've known each other for so long. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
I was excited when I'll start with Tegan. I was excited to have met you because when we were looking, so I was on the My Morning Crew show
Yep.
a while back,
Mm-hmm.
and we had Lily on there, and when she was leaving, we had already met you, and like no word of a lie, you were the first person that we thought of.
Really,
Yeah, and we both like, yep, nah, she's the one. She's the one.
really.
Yeah.
was there anyone else in that conversation? Sorry to butt in. Was there anyone else in that
There
conversation?
were other people that management wanted. They
Yeah.
wanted like someone more established. There were some TV names thrown at us.
Because I was honestly an absolute nobody who just worked behind the scenes at work and had just come out of uni.
No, but we'd met you a few times. And we
Yeah.
were like, nah, this clicks.
Okay. Oh man.
So I was excited when we started working together.
Yeah.
And then I just went on my own journey.
We'll talk
And
about
they got
that
excited
later.
elsewhere.
Randy always just made me happy.
Yeah.
Randy's got a real good vibe to him. He'll be in our space and he'll just alleviate blood stress levels. And you'll just chill for a bit and you forget that you're at work.
Oh. That's it's so true. That's why I like working with him, and that's
Yeah.
why we want to do a
appreciate that, man.
podcast with him. He seemed like a no-brainer. I always wanted to do a podcast, and then I realized, like I've said
Yeah.
before, it might be a bit hard on my own. Why not get a mate?
I don't know,
Why
but
not get a
it's not
friend?
till you get a little bit older and you're like, oh, he's manipulative.
Is he? Are you?
Nah, he's just really good at disarming people.
I like that.
Yeah. I like that.
Morale booster role. Do you know what? You know, the first time I had met you, I was the complete opposite. You and Nixon used to stress me out.
What?
No, in the sense where I was like intimidated as by you.
Yeah.
So being
He
around
couldn't
you,
read you,
being
eh?
around you was hard to like. And when I first started, because when I first started, I was green as. You know what I mean? Like, didn't know anything. I was super young.
Hard.
I was just trying to impress people at that point. And so when I would see like Nixon and Nate around, I would like avoid conversation because I was just like, fuck, those are like. It's like Dan
Legends.
Carter and Richie McCaw, you
Yeah,
know?
at-
At the time.
I don't know.
At the time. You know what I mean?
You guys were though.
And so it was so hard to like converse because I didn't know what to talk about. Because I would always think like age gap difference, like what I'm doing at that age and what they're doing was probably completely different. And then also the only conversations that I would have with Nixon when I first started was just that I worked at Foot Locker and I could hook him up with shoes.
Were you able to actually hook him up, or were you just like?
I always said he never came.
Oh, yeah.
But I always said, like, if you ever need a discount, I had you at the time. And then with Nate,
I never got that offer.
but
I was to say, I've never heard that offer
no, but
either.
that's what I mean, though. It's just like every time I'd see you, I'd be like, oh, supples. And then I would literally keep walking because I was like, I don't know how to, like, insert myself into conversation with you to the point where to keep you interested and for you to even care. Because I didn't know, like, that you thought about me like that back then, obviously. Because I'm not going to ask you, like, oh, so what do you think about me? You know? So,
You like me?
back then, I was so shy of you two specifically. Everyone else I could get along with, all good. But it was you two I was so scared of.
You know what? It puts me at ease because sometimes we would come out of the studio and people would just shut up. Like, they'll just go quiet. And I'm like, oh, fuck, well, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know, and I just want to chill. And then
Yeah.
I'll come sit down on the couch and then everyone's still quiet. And then I'll just look at my phone. Oh, yeah, better leave then.
You sometimes come out on the couch and you just fall asleep for like an hour. And then we weren't allowed a couch anymore. Remember that?
Yeah.
No, it wasn't just you. There was a few people that were like sleeping on the couch. So then my friend wasn't allowed a couch for about.
I wouldn't lie
4
down,
years.
though. I'll just.
No, you'd be
Yeah.
sitting upright.
Yeah.
Doing these ones.
So I'd have some kind of respect.
Yeah.
praying.
I don't know. You're differently intimidating because of your legendary status in the industry. So I think I came into the room being like, oh, let me just be a sponge. Like, I just want to learn. But then, I don't know. And even now, I've known you for so long, and I still sometimes think, like, not, I think be careful is the wrong word, but like, no. Hear me out. But like, I don't want to say something silly in case you roast me, or in case you like, I don't know, or in case I just say the wrong thing.
I was just afraid that you weren't gonna like you were the
Yeah.
type of like there's certain people like in the industry or like at work that you would like walk around and you'd be like there's either one or two sides, either they like you or they don't, and that's what I thought.
Because and I do feel like you're an all-in person. You either like someone or you don't. So you don't want to be on that side, and maybe that's why I was always like.
I feel like that's Nixon. I feel like
but Nixon will tell you to your face.
Yeah.
Whereas like you like there's like this like smoke and mirrors like
You're not going to tell me. You're not going to tell me you don't like me, but Nixon would like easily.
Oh, okay.
I
No.
feel like.
If I don't like someone, I just won't engage them. That's it. I'm not going to go hang out with them, like most of Auckland City.
Do you know what made me more comfortable though
Yeah.
with Nate
What?
personally?
What?
Was meeting outside Nate, like outside of work Nate.
Oh,
That-
really?
Like fun Nate, like. You know, because at work it was like, you know, mahi or whatever, and then you'll continue on with your day because everyone's got shit to do.
Yeah.
Work outside of work, Nate, fun. Fun. That's
I was gonna
a
say-
Careful.
that's
now.
a fun dude right there.
I think there was one time we were in Christchurch.
Oh,
Wait, to be honest, I don't really remember because I had a few too much tequila shots or whatever it might have been. I was about to say adult fizzies. I'm not on here. I'm allowed to say that I was drunk, but I don't really remember it. But that was like the one time you kind of like took me out to like we were just at a bar, we were just drinking, and there was heaps of randoms there, and it was like all good. But
we started that party. Because it was a bit boring in there, and then we were just lining up the bar, and I couldn't remember. I knew we were both late. Was it for the flight or?
no, how about this? How about the next day we all had me, Lily, and you had the same flight,
Yeah.
and I was so hungover and probably still drunk that I just got up and went to the airport and I left Lily behind. We were all at the same hotel. I felt so bad.
So you just left the boys.
I just got up and went because I was so worried I was going to be late.
Yeah.
But we all met at the airport. We were all there.
We were goners.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember I was still in the same clothes from the night before.
Yeah, it's
So I just came back, picked up my bag, and went to the airport.
At least you were there.
Yeah, hard.
At least you showed up where it matters. Story of Nate's career showed up where it matters, man.
Yeah. You're also the guy that I feel like has like, I don't think I have dirty laundry. I don't have any.
Yeah.
But like these, I just feel like you've seen me in vulnerable states before, and so I'm always like, don't annoy Nate because one day he might just like make fun of you because of that.
No, I would never say it to anyone but you. So I'll, if you're like in a position where you're being high and mighty and I'm sitting there next to you, I'll wait till everybody leaves and I'll be like, hey, what about that time you cried like a bitch?
Well, if there was something you could bring up to me right now, what would it be?
Just choose one.
And then
But
there's heaps.
there's heaps. We had we had these Friday drinks.
Say it. I don't know the story.
And
And do it in the most, like, I guess, like, blase way possible.
We had these Friday drinks, and we were at the old site of where my media works was, and myself, I forgot who the other person was before you walked in with old mate.
Yeah.
we were just listening to some music, having some drinks in the studio, and then you just see him like, oh, Tegan's here. Oh, and she walks in with this world famous athlete.
No.
And I'm like, and I just shook my head. I was like, what have you done?
Yeah.
What have you done?
Yeah.
You just made the same old mistake every other woman that works here makes, is you go out with an athlete. And came in, I spoke to the guy. He's all good. Oh, don't have to do that face. Like, I didn't, but sorry. You want to cut that out? Anyway, fuck! This stuff I just
maybe bleep that. Maybe
Yeah,
bleep
yeah.
that.
yeah. I was so confused because I was like, I thought Tegan was different. Like,
No, you know what? I thought I was too.
Yeah.
But we all get sucked in at some point. And you know what? I'll address the camera. If there's any woman out there that gets sucked into that shit, and they're all the same.
You get sucked in, don't suck off.
But also, I do want to say that those kind of experiences shape who you're meant to be and who you're going to be.
because I was like,
That's the same shit that every other girl says as well. Like,
because when it fell apart, it was the worst time.
Oh, the worst. Yeah, no,
And
this
you
is
wear
me.
the foot. And you want to I used to just stare out the window, put my sunnies on, and I'll be like, fuck, I was the one that just got bail and she's crying.
and you're on like half an hour sleep.
Fools. I was like, and I could just tell Nixon, I was like, he's had enough, you know.
Well, yeah, that's probably why he went to the edge.
Nah, but fuck that. You went out with another athlete after that.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
Oh, was
Also-
it just a one-nighter?
No. What are you talking about?
I don't even know
Don't
about
try to rewrite history. Oh. I've got it written down somewhere.
that. How many athletes have you gotten with?
No, what?
It's,
No,
it's,
no,
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 no.
no. It's your. I'm not asking like. We're not doing the body count thing. That's disgusting.
No,
I'm
no.
just saying like, fuck, man, go get with a mechanic or something, or like someone that can help you with your issues. Like when you come home, someone crashed into my car. I was like, what the fuck's a league player gonna do? Oh,
League of Legends, you.
yeah, that's what I mean.
League of Legends.
League of Legends. That bloody gamer.
Guys, this was like so long ago. It was like 8 years ago.
But you
Oh,
gotta-
actually, not even. Maybe like
But
long
that-
time ago.
That was at the point I think where my memory started getting hazy. So that's the stuff I remember.
You have to kiss a few frogs before you find your prince. You see,
So you found him.
I found my prince. I found my guy. My like forever.
Really?
Yeah.
So
Great
if
guy.
you-
Huh?
Great guy.
He actually is.
Yeah.
He's the best ever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is it.
This is it.
That's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Do you know from him that you're his?
Oh, because I do these ones. I do these ones forever. Hey. And he
Don't
goes,
do that to him though, because that's scary, man. Like,
Wait.
Hey,
That's-
shut up, single guy. What the advice with no
Yeah.
with no roster?
damn. Continue, Teeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just think the boys like to have a little joke. They like to have a little yarn and say they think that he's got a little bit of Stockholm syndrome. That's their little joke that they wind him up. That's why he loves me, because he's in love with his captor. And I'm like, I'm such a good missus.
No, but you know how women work.
How do women work?
Women work like this. They don't want a guy until he's taken. And usually they up the ante when he's taken by someone of value. You're a high value woman with a high value
That's why I
job
listen to him, eh? That's why I listen to Nate G.
who's like killing it, right? In
Okay.
your industry.
Okay.
So some women go, fuck that bitch. I'm going to take her man. And now
Oi.
this is the tough time now.
They can try.
Oh.
They can try. It's not happening.
Many a war started
He's in
that
love.
way.
Have
He's
you
in love.
But have you told him like forever though? Like, have you been like, well,
Yeah.
damn, see, that's scary, G.
Why is it scary?
Nah, honestly, if I was dating you and you told me that, I would actually shut my pants out. I'd be like, oh fuck. Now I've got this pressure, but it's not like it's not like I don't love you. It's just like I kind of feel like a little bit forced now.
You know when you
Little
say,
bit forced.
you know when you say, if I was dating you, remember when you guys dated?
What?
Remember? You
I don't like to see. The thing is, I don't like to talk about that time.
remember?
I don't like to talk about that.
That was the most awkward couple I saw.
Yo,
Oh.
it was weird. Like you didn't want me out in public.
Shut up. That never happened.
Oh, actually, can I tell you something else? I thought Randy was gay. You know why?
Why?
Because he was doing dress-ups in your house, and I was like, this motherfucker. He was wearing
Nah,
dress.
I blame Shani.
He was wearing dresses.
I blame Shani.
That's
He
all
was
right.
being feminine. I thought, brother, there's easier ways to talk to girls. Brother,
I hate Shani for that, forcing me to change
She
clothes.
did not force you. She did not. She's literally right there. Would you like to speak, Shani?
the sad thing is,
She's coming over.
you have to watch Shani with a new man every day.
And we live in the same house.
Shani, we've just brought her onto the mic. We're just bringing her onto the mic. She works here with us here at My FM. Was Randy forced?
Watch her say it with aggression too.
Was Randy forced to wear a dress?
No, I want to say my story. I want to say my side of the story first. Shani was like, "Let's do a TikTok," and I was like, "Oh fuck it, let's just do a TikTok then." And then it ended up we were switching clothes. Hey,
Was there any forcing?
No, but you said yes. Okay, so it was before COVID and we were doing self-isolation. So Randy just came over to hang out. And then we did like this, but the first TikTok, do you remember this? The first TikTok we did, he was like in a dressing gown, slippers and a headband pretending to be an old lady. And then we did the other TikTok where like, it was the, one where you kind of like in the mirror, Randy's in his clothes, I'm in my clothes.
Yo, and then we swap
you
clothes.
kind of like flick the switch and then he's in a dress and then I'm in the boys' clothes. But it was a collaborative effort. It was never me.
All I'm hearing is
pushing it.
blah, 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 blah. Randy wanted to score.
This is what, and I'm still for anyone that's asking, I haven't got off anyone at work yet. I'm still a work in progress.
And it should never be a place where you hook up with someone, you know?
Yeah, that's why I stopped trying.
Boundaries.
Don't screw the crew, man. Thank you, Shani. We appreciate that.
Nah,
little
call
sub in
Shani
there.
sus.
Does it hurt every time you say it?
Hey, sub sus.
Does it break your heart every
You want
time?
a sus?
Oh my gosh. I knew talking about first impressions was great.
Whoa. That was crack up.
Okay, now look, the next thing we wanted to talk to you about, Nate, is look, when we talk about this topic too far, no, it is not that we are taking the piss out of it. It is
Oh, shit. What is this? What
No,
are we-
no. We're not taking the mickey. We're just this is a friend who has gone through some stuff in his life, and we're curious to know more. Okay.
Oh.
And what we'd want to know today is
Oh.
what was prison like?
Terrible.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. And do you know why I ask these questions, Nate?
Yeah.
Because I don't know anyone who's been to prison before,
Okay.
and I know that's a very privileged position to be in. You know, I've not had any exposure to it, so I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like it's like exploring a new country. Like I just want to ask questions about it. Is that okay? Can we ask
Sure,
you some?
Yeah, I
Okay.
guess so.
You know what, Randy? Do you
I
want
would
to
not advise it to anyone before we start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and that's what I mean.
Not that we
We're-
condone.
We're not taking the mickey. We're not condoning anyone's actions that are sitting at this couch.
Oh, fuck off.
Not condoning it. Is that the right word to say? We're
Yeah.
not condoning it?
Yeah,
Yep,
you're not
okay.
condoning it, yeah.
So we had some of our plus ones send us some questions, what they'd like to know about prison, okay? And they're quite... So, okay, this one was a good one, I thought. Can you keep to yourself inside and, like, can you ever just have no one bother you? Like, just do your own thing?
Yeah. If you start a fight, you get put in the pound.
Oh, so it's like isolation.
Yeah.
Is that what they call it? Solitary confinement?
But you get your luxuries taken away, like a TV. Sometimes you get no blanket and no yard time.
So you can have your no one bother you, but it's like at what cost?
Yeah.
Right, okay. Would you like to read the next one? The next one.
From our next plus one, what's the best workout people do in there?
Fuck off. Oh, man.
And I just want to say these are all from plus ones. These are not.
Obviously.
We didn't write these questions.
I'd partake in some, because the boys are like, hey, man, it's good. So the reason why most guys work out is because they got to stay ready in case something pops off. Second
Okay.
reason is it helps them sleep at night.
True.
Because remember,
It ties them out, right?
yeah. So like most guys, when they first get in there, their minds, if they're in remand, they're like, oh shit, I got a big case. Okay, what's happened? Like, what did I do? Oh shit. Okay, how's the family? Fuck, I want to get a phone call. So your mind's just racing with all these things that you got to take care of, which isn't good because you can't do anything from in there. So the boys, like, they imparted some wisdom. They said, fuck, just work out.
Yeah.
By the time you come back to your cell, you're tired and you just sleep till the next morning.
Right.
Yeah, like you just can't.
It's also a time killer, right?
Yeah. Not a time killer, but it helps you sleep. Yeah.
Okay. What did they do though? Like, 'cause-
Is it
burpees.
chin-ups. If you can't do a chin-up, you get assisted chin-ups. So guys will grab your legs while you try and pull yourself up.
Oh yeah.
Because what's the facilities like?
Yeah.
Like, because
Terrible.
the ones that you see in like the movies, right, are like
Yeah.
it seems like.
Well,
it's like,
it's not like you have a gym, right?
No, there used to be so in Mount Eden there used to be a gym, but I think they closed it down because too many things. Like imagine getting hit with a weight on your head.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I thought because you know what I'll be honest. When I think prison, all I'm thinking is the longest yard. You know, and like,
Nah.
was there a social football team?
So no, well
the longest yard.
the first time, like if you look at
I feel like the longest yard. There was some comedy, but there was some real life stuff happening in it as well.
it was small. The first time I went in, it was during COVID.
Yeah.
So I think we got to see the yard or outside or any type of sunlight once every 4 weeks. So it was, you never got, and there's no real windows.
Yeah.
You've got like this glass, like slim glass pane, and you can then kind of make out what the colours are outside.
Right.
But you can't see
Oh, it's
outside.
like those church windows.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you can,
yeah.
like can't really see through it, but you can see through it.
Oh, like the bathroom windows, you know? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
How
yeah,
they're like frosted.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you can't
Sometimes
see,
they have patterns on them.
you can't see the outside.
Okay.
So, yeah.
This was a question that came from one of our plus ones. They asked, "Can you escape?"
People have.
How? But
Transporting. So like let's say you're going to court. Sometimes if you can work the guards over a bit of time, they get complacent because they think they know you, but you got ulterior motives to gap it.
I just don't know how. Like, if you were trying to escape, would you just have to spend your life on the run? Is that the plan?
No, most guys just want to just take off for a little bit.
Oh, and then
You know what I mean?
Oh, right.
Like let's say, I just want to go see the fams for a month,
Oh, okay. So they just go hide for a
Yeah.
bit and then.
and then they hand themselves in so they can finish off their sentence.
Right.
Yeah.
So
That's
interesting. Yeah, that's so trippy. That's so buzzy. The next one from our plus one was, what's the food like?
So if you go to a corrections jail like Mount Eden or Spring Hill, that's the same menu up and down the country.
Right.
Unless it's a private prison like the one in Wirrie in South Auckland. That's a Serco-run prison, and it's quite fancy
Yeah.
because you order your food on a kiosk for the week.
Right.
So you come out of your cell. Some rooms have computers in their room, which allows you to. It's not connected to the internet or anything.
Yeah.
Right.
Just
But
like
internal.
pinball and stuff.
Yeah. So you just order your food, check if you got mail, book your visits,
Right.
stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize there was so much technology.
Yeah, but if you're vegan, if you're vegetarian, or if you're diabetic, you can have different food options.
Oh yeah, well that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize they'd cater for like vegans and vegetarians.
Yeah.
But like diabetic makes sense. Celiac. What about if you're celiac or dairy free? Oh, okay.
Question. There's this like question I've always wanted to ask, right? Like homeless people.
Yes.
Would you like recommend them? Like, can homeless people just like go into jail and like
They'd have to offend, wouldn't they?
A lot of them try to offend
Right.
to get in.
to get
Right.
into jail?
Yeah.
Because it seems more safe, right? You get a bed, you get fed.
Well, I don't know if safe's the right word. I mean, I'm talking out of turn here, but I don't know if safe's the right word, but it would be like stable.
There's a lot of people who grow up in the system, like from a young age.
Yeah.
So they do things as a kid where they get put into boys' homes. And
Yeah.
then from boys' homes, they graduate to bigger crime. So they're used to going in and out. So for them, if it's like, there's a lot of guys who are the man in jail, right? They got a good rep, no, not a good, but they got a rep in jail. Like they come out, they don't know what to do. They don't know how to function in society. There are guys that have come out, don't know how to use a cell phone.
Yeah.
Don't know what the internet is.
Yeah.
Don't know how to get a SIM card. Don't know how to like get a birth certificate.
Yeah.
They don't, because they give you this bit of ID. If you don't have an ID, or it's expired, they give you this piece of paper when you walk out, and they give you your steps to freedom, which is like, I don't know, $250 or $300, and they say good luck.
So in terms of like rehabilitation, yeah, okay. I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to get too serious, but like in terms of rehabilitation, do you think there's much of that for anyone who's been in prison in New Zealand that you've seen?
No.
I mean, I feel like you've had some really amazing people around you.
Yeah.
That you.
There's no rehabilitation in New Zealand prisons.
Yeah.
Corrections are full of shit. They'll make things up just so that they are seen. Like, it's more important to be seen to be doing something rather than actually doing it. There are guys in there, like, there's, if you say you're up for parole and there's certain things you need to satisfy to get, in front of the parole board. There's no services, there's no rehab. Most guys will just see out their term, and you got to balance it out, because if you're on the parole board, you got to think about the victims if those crimes have a victim, which is fair. But if you're in there for some other reason that doesn't involve any victims, there's actually no programs for you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's why I see most people, some people, I should say, want to go back inside,
They
right?
reoffend, eh?
Yeah. They reoffend because they don't know anything else.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, you come out, your family don't want you because you're a risk, and then you go, let's say you go to WINS, which is like, they don't even want to fucking help you. Like, you wait in a queue, and that's no mystery. Everybody knows that. And then you can't get a job,
Yeah.
and they put you on this thing. It's like, okay, this is worse than inside.
Yeah.
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 Let me go back inside where I've got a mean reputation. I get fed every day. I work out. My mind's clear.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's just routine.
Yeah. I mean, that's what institutionalized is.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. I'm like, any other fun questions? No. You know what? We'll just leave that there. I thought that was good. But we like to wrap up every plus ones with a little game we like to call Take a Knee or Therapy. So basically, any of our plus ones will come through and they'll let us know maybe the most unhinged thing they did in the last week, or maybe ever. Okay, and we make a decision on whether it's no, we'll take a knee on that one. That's fine.
All good.
Or whether they got to go to therapy.
Okay.
Okay.
You say that these ones are pretty out the gate, eh?
No, they're just funny.
Okay.
They're just funny. There's nothing too serious. Sometimes we get whole confessions of marriages being broken up. This week, not so much. So first one, take a knee or therapy. Had no undies, so I wore my kapahaka G-string all day.
The thing about G-strings, I just want to put it out there, and I brought this up in the office one time.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's primarily females that are wearing G-strings, right?
Yeah.
Do they stink all day?
No. No, because we know how to wipe our ass.
No, but I'm just saying, because it's in your bum all day.
No, it's not right up. It's not right up your bum. It just sits in the line of the crevice.
But that's where you fart and stuff, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but you fart in your undies too. Do yours smell all day?
No, but
yours are trapped in a little boy short or a boxer.
yours are that's closer though.
It's dental floss for your bum.
You know what I mean?
No.
So
No.
what's the so you'll do, this is the scenario, and then you have to say take a knee or go
Whether-
therapy.
Whether you think that's all good or nah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's better than wearing no undies, right?
So what's the question again?
It's he had to wear he didn't have any undies washed.
Yeah.
So he had to wear his kapahaka G-string all day. Take a knee or therapy.
Okay.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
It's better than no. It's better than no undies.
better
But
than
what's the difference between a kapahaka G-string and a normal G-string?
I'm actually not sure because I don't have to wear one. I don't know.
What are you wearing?
No, just briefs.
Briefs.
Yeah, I've retired the triangles.
Yeah.
Oh, you had triangles for
Yeah.
quite some time.
Yeah. Oh, well, when I was a kid, yeah.
The little white fronts.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then I transitioned to putting the square ones.
Yeah.
What are they called?
Briefs.
Yeah,
Is
briefs.
that what they're called?
Are you still wearing the?
What?
Remember when you used to wear rugby shorts as undies?
When did I do that? When did I do that? What are you talking I don't know what you're talking about. Shut up.
I also have a question. Wait, just since we're on undie chat.
Yeah.
You know when you wear boxers,
Yeah.
do you wear undies under the boxers?
I don't wear boxers.
No, I'm just saying in general.
I've never worn boxes.
Oh, when you wear boxers.
Yeah.
Remember when we used to have those silk boxes?
Yeah, the ones
We
with
used to wear them.
kaboom.
We used to wear them at school
used to
under
have,
us,
No, I never
shorts
wore.
and stuff.
Yeah. Well, it's just been briefs.
Okay, never mind.
briefs.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Next one. Okay, take a knee or therapy. I once pissed all over my petty flatmate's products in the shower. Lol.
Oh, but then again, if you're sharing a shower, some people like to just pee in the shower. I mean, there's other ways
But
to aim.
to aim it at,
if it's on
products.
if it's on purpose. Now I feel like it's all good because they were never gonna know. Because hopefully, I'm assuming that they're rinsing the water with the shower water. Unless it's like, you know how some people have in their showers the things that are up top.
Up top.
So if he's like aiming upwards,
That's crazy, eh?
Do you know what?
that's a bit extra.
That's where all my face washes are. If I found out someone was aiming their piss there,
Do you know
I'll be
what?
fighting.
Do you know what integrity is?
I do.
It's doing the right thing when no one's looking. That's dog behavior.
Okay, so are we saying therapy?
Therapy, man.
What about you?
I'm taking it. That's weird. Because if it's like, you know, on the
If I don't like someone, I'm not gonna just, you know, be hiding out the show. Oh, I hate you. I'm gonna piss on. I'm like, hey, come here. let's have a chat. You know, like
and piss on them.
And you piss on them. Yeah, hey.
let's call something different.
You can pay for those.
Oh, brother.
Ooh, okay, take a knee or therapy. I dropped a scaffold pole on a worker at work and blamed it on someone else.
Oh, that's dangerous.
Oh, that's all good.
Is the guy all good? Like, is he all
I
good?
assume so. Sounds like it.
These,
I don't know.
these cowboys, eh?
I don't know if the bro would have told us if he wasn't all good.
Yeah.
If there was
I feel like
there was a big health and safety case getting investigated.
Well, it also depends if it was a drop on purpose or if it was an accident. Because if
I
it
feel
was
like
a drop,
he would have said thrown.
yeah, if it was a drop on purpose,
Yeah,
then that's therapy.
That's all good.
Okay.
Accidents happen.
Yeah.
Hopefully, the guy was wearing a hard hat.
A hard hat. Oh yeah, well that's H&S, health and safety.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we don't have to wear or covered in shoes too, just in
Yeah,
case
yeah,
it dropped
yeah.
on your
A
toes.
Scaffolding
as well.
pole, that's on
That's
your
the
head.
way, Yeah.
Don't act like you know, man, Mr. Office Boy.
Damn.
Wait.
Back in my day, when I got my nails dirty,
What was your first job?
I had a good first line of jobs. Like I've only had 3 jobs in my lifetime.
Foot Locker.
Foot Locker, Loaded,
Yeah.
which is another retail store, and then
Yeah.
here at my.
And what was your first job, Nate?
I used to count money for a bus company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Different times, eh? Different times.
Fuck you, man.
I worked at Countdown. Now Woolworths.
Yeah.
I was a little checkout chick.
That's a staple, though.
Yeah, that's a staple.
When did you start work there?
When I was like 15, 16.
Yeah, see, I didn't start work till I was like 18.
Yeah.
I couldn't get a job when I came back from, because I came back from Samoa when I was
Yeah.
18, 19.
Yeah.
You know how people here start work at the age of 15?
Yeah.
So they're like, why do you have no previous work history? You know,
Yeah.
because I come from Samoa, like, but your English is good. I was like, first off, fuck you. But secondly, what is it, you know? And they're like,
Racism.
What does that have to do with anything?
they're like, are you sure you're from Samoa? Like, why? I was like, oh.
Well, see,
Whatever.
I reckon, like as soon as I was 15 too, my parents were like, go get a job, hand in your CV.
What'd you spend your first paycheck on?
Probably tuck shop at school.
Oh,
Nothing
wow.
exciting. What?
Oh, nothing.
What?
I was about to say something. I was like, I feel you, sis. I saw them on photos.
Holy. I think this whole episode just exposed me. That's all right.
Nah, with love.
With love.
Yo, you'd rather hear it from your closest ones, man.
Yeah, I'd rather you say it to my face than behind my back.
Yo.
Fair enough. Anyways, thanks for coming along, Nate.
Hey, it was honestly such a pleasure.
I feel like there was, there was some real layers to this one today.
Yeah, it's a real up down, eh? We went from prison to what did you spend your first? What was your first job?
I got me pies. Nah. Love you guys.
I
man.
appreciate
Yeah.
you, man. Thank you for hopping on the potty, bro.
And in case you don't already know, Nate has a podcast with Nixon,
Yeah.
which is my workmate and your old workmate, and it's you actually have to pay to listen to that one. You have to pay to listen to that. How much is a month? $6, $7?
$6.99.
Hey, if you're good at something, you never do it for free.
Oh.
And it's a good
what are
listen
we
to.
doing, Randy? What are we doing?
Maybe we'll just average at it.
We'll get there. We're just trying to be legends. Like
You're already
you
on the
guys.
big bucks, man. That's enough. This is your charity. I said too much.
Cool.